This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Did you know women are more likely than men to develop dry eyes, which may be due to hormonal changes during the menstrual cycle or after menopause, and the use of oral contraceptives? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Get this. Adults with financial literacy skills have 82% more wealth than those who don't. From swimming lessons to piano classes, us parents invest in so many things to enrich our kids' lives. But are we investing in their future financial success? With Greenlight, you can teach your kids financial literacy skills like earning, saving, and investing. And this investment costs less than that after-school treat. Start prioritizing their financial education and future today with a risk-free trial at greenlight.com/iHeart. Greenlight.com/iHeart.
Bonus Bucks is back on KFAN. We have 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. To enter the keywords, learn more, head to KFAN.com. Bonus Bucks is presented by BigDeck.com.
And welcome back to Grandview Lodge, everybody. Welcome to the Patrick Moore Show. Look at this crowd. Holy moly, where did all you people come from? What is going on? Thanks for being here. We appreciate it very much. And thanks to Grandview again for having us. We love it here. And if you are in the area, stop on by. There's some seats left, and it's free. And come on in and watch us play the initials game. And Corey's and Little Marnes is going to be here in a minute.
Any second. Yeah, and one of you is going to get to play initials in a little over an hour. And also, one of you is going to get drawn to win a grand prize, thanks to Grandview, a 3-night stay at Tanca Verde Ranch. That is in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, man.
That's sweet.
That is pretty sweet. So,
horse riding.
Standing on the corner in Tucson, Arizona.
Delicious foods.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
More.
Have you stopped by and signed up yet? If you haven't signed up, as you're walking in the back door right there, make sure you sign up because you could win. That's a big trip. That'd be awesome, man.
And technically, even though it's mathematically a little improbable, the person who gets drawn for initials, that name goes back into the box, so they might play initials and win the Tanca Verde, I think. So look, you could just get super, super lucky if you swing by Grandview in the next 2 hours.
You know what O.J. Simpson said? Anything's possible.
I don't think that was him.
I think O.J. is famous for saying, "I'm going to kill him too."
Well,
oh my God!
Wow.
That's one of his more famous quotes.
You loved it. You got a T-shirt that says that. Boy, the crowd loved that joke.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody okay? He's just kidding. I think they're afraid.
No, he's not.
I think they're afraid of you, Corey.
No one's afraid of me.
They're on to you, brother.
No.
I'd run if I were you.
Talking to me?
The fuzz is outside.
Yeah. Where would you run?
Who would you run to?
Yeah. His Little Marnes.
What do you mean, where would I run?
Like where would you go?
To get away?
Yeah.
Why would I tell you? That's my getaway.
Yeah, that's
plan.
a good point.
No, he was
dumb?
He was trying to help out the fuzz.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We should start calling the police the fuzz. Would they be offended by that? I think that's cool. That's a real 70s thing. I like the fuzz.
Oh, no, the fuzz is great.
The fuzz is here. Everybody be cool. That's something Cheech and Chong would say, right?
Kind of sounds like, it sounds fun.
It does.
Oh, look, the fuzz is here.
Yeah. The Georgia police were the peach fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Thank you, everybody. I'll be here all minute.
That's a great one.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You had a good sports take earlier. That Wolves. Look at this guy. Oh, and look at this guy.
Arnie's getting a round of applause.
Hi, it's Marnie.
Charmed.
Marnie's here.
Yep.
Everybody watch this happen. Here she comes. She's walking by.
Not going to murder her.
Here she
Not going to make it awkward.
No. Keep telling that.
She's going to the other end of the stage.
Yep, not even going
She's
to
taking the. She's sitting here.
Wow.
She's not sitting anywhere near you.
Corey's devastated.
I'm used to sitting
Hey, good
by
morning.
myself.
Thanks for saving this seat for me.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Can't blame her.
Where?
Yeah, sit down there by your little Corey.
There's 2 seats over here, Marge. You can sit by me.
Yeah, by Corey Dahmer down there.
Yeah, by Corey Bundy.
Corey Geen. We're so glad you're here. You look so cute.
Okay.
Yes, like that.
Go sit by the Night Stalker.
It's great to see you all. There was
Hi, Mark.
a very lively crowd in this room last night. I wasn't sure what percentage of that crowd would be here this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Tommy's group went to Zorba's last night.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
boy.
did?
Yeah.
No.
He was with him. That gentleman right there. He's the last man standing.
There's no way they call it Zorbas, though. They call it Z's or Baz or
Yeah,
Zors,
of course, yeah.
right?
For sure.
Hi, everybody. Look at this crowd, Marnes. These people actually listen to the show. Look at them all. This guy, he likes the show.
That
he
guy
does,
does.
too.
Yeah, that guy does.
That dude does, too. These people over here, they love the show. That lady hates us. I can tell by the look at her face.
She played initials last night. She did well. She got one. Yeah, Carmen.
Carmen.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Do you feel like you underperformed?
Yeah.
He's talking about initials.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you get a real serial killer vibe from Corey like I do?
Shh, don't tell him I said that, though.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Now you're on my list.
Wow. Yeah,
Hey,
look out.
Because I'm fascinated with names, we talked about Gene for 15 minutes the other day. My guess is, Carmen, you look pretty young, but my guess is
That's how he lures you in.
pretty young.
I've heard this before.
Yeah, he wants to talk about your skin for a minute.
I wonder. I wonder how many Carmens were born after Carmen Sandiego. Because my guess is that slowed down the naming of girls in this country named Carmen. Because it's an awesome name, but people are like, I can't name it Carmen. It's Carmen Sandiego. Yes, no?
What?
What do you feel? You feel like that's accurate or not?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you
I
don't
feel
think
like-
so?
I feel like people were like, that is such a cool name.
It
We
is.
definitely name our kids that.
That's a good point. Yeah. I don't know.
Did you have is it a family name?
Apparently I wasn't named after her, but I do have a great aunt with the same name.
Is your last name a family name?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be weird if her last name was Los Angeles?
Excellent.
Thank you, Marnes.
Even if her last name is Johnson, I'm going to guess, Carmen, when you were young, you got a ton of, where in the world
Exactly.
is Carmen Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was it was mostly San Diego.
Yeah.
I even got that.
They didn't even get
for a while.
creative and give you your actual name, which was what I was going for.
No.
No, I never heard that.
No.
Where'd you grow up?
She doesn't want to tell me because she thinks I'm going to kill
No,
her.
and Marnie's doing Corey's dirty work for him.
I grew up.
My little Marnes will
in,
get the info.
Macintosh, if you know where that is. Small.
The computer company?
Yeah, the same. Yep, the
No.
computer company.
Oh.
Yep, she played Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, who
Be
did?
generic, like the Central Minnesota.
Northern Minnesota.
Oh, Northern Minnesota. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right. Well, Carmen, nice to meet you. Thanks for playing last night. That was fun.
It was.
You did well. You did well.
Thank you.
Darren over there
Thank you.
dominated and won a
That's a
sweet-ass
sweet
golf bag.
Dude, this is
Hell
a
yeah.
great golf bag. Do you play golf at all?
I do.
You good at it?
No,
You got a sweet golf bag, though.
I do have that.
It'd be real awkward if you hated the radio station.
It would make it a challenge.
You got a Twins hat on. How do you feel about your squad?
How about those Wolves?
That's what I thought. Yeah. I like your golf bag, though. That's awesome.
Excellent
Did Marnie
transition.
sign your golf bag yet? Okay, cool. Good. He wants to see if he can mark that off.
Like a tattoo removal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did you notice how I let her hold her own mic? I felt weird standing there doing that. Especially talking to him.
Yeah.
I felt like she was already freaked out enough that she wanted. Do you guys want to hear about the news?
Yeah, sure.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Man, that's a good open. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, St. Paul Saints. The Saints lost a 7-inning game against Columbus, 5-2 at Huntington Park there in Columbus. The 13 and 14 Saints have a doubleheader against Columbus today. They'll be back at CHS Field again real soon. Check them out at saintsbaseball.com. Saintsbaseball.com. And you'll be bat boy before long, brother.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it is May now.
That's right. In a day now.
By the way, if anybody's keeping score, I am going to rob a bank way before I kill somebody. Way before. The heist is so much higher on my list than like a murdering spree.
Wow. Why are you just yelling?
Nobody asked.
Yeah, we're wondering what.
I know no one asked. I just want to put that out there in the ether that the heist is first, and then we'll see if I have time for anything else.
By the way, ether is how he's going to drug the ladies before he makes them disappear.
Or am I?
I don't know. I have no idea how to murder people.
Well, look
I don't
out,
either.
Carmen, Los Angeles.
I don't yet.
See, thank you for getting that, Marty. Nobody else seems
No, it's
to
the
get
Carmen
it.
San Diego bit. It was a town. I saw Scott it.
It went over as well the second time as it did the first time.
I did not get it.
Proving you get the bit. You do one.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. I would have said Carmen Sacramento.
See, that's actually better. Phonetically, that would have worked better.
Yeah,
I
sing
would
it.
agree
How
with
would
you.
that
You know
go?
what? I would agree with you.
Where in the world is Carmen Sacramento?
Can I do the second verse? Where in the world does Corey hide the bodies?
Maybe Sacramento.
A Texas man is being charged for allegedly selling exotic cowboy boots. They are made out of the skin of sea turtles.
That's mean.
You guys were with them until I said sea turtles.
Yeah.
Alejandro Hernandez.
What a banger that is. Shout out to Lady Gaga.
Great
Her
song.
best song by a mile and a half.
It's about this guy in particular. Alejandro, like the kid, the baby turtle, has been indicted on federal charges.
My God.
My God.
That was problematic.
Wow.
Why did you say baby?
You can't kill a full-grown turtle.
Sure you can.
Yes,
Trust
you
me.
can. Wow.
Oh, yeah, you can do
This
it.
is getting
It ain't hard.
Poor Crush.
Our old boss?
No, that is a Nemo reference.
Like
Keep
three
up.
people got that, but man, I loved it. Well done. Court papers show that he smuggled the handmade boots in from Mexico, and then he sold them online from his home in Houston. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. Baby turtle boots. You know I love them.
All right, hang on a second. Let's be serious for a second. So he didn't kill the turtles? He just brought the boots in from Mexico, or he did kill the turtles?
He did not kill them.
So he brings boots from a different country.
That's right.
Into the U.S., and he might face 20 years.
That's right.
But Darren Sharper does like 12 for what he did? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Something's not quite right there.
Wait a minute. Are you
the guy
saying
just
that-
brought boots across?
Are you saying the scales of justice are sometimes skewed?
Sometimes a little bit skewed. That doesn't seem like I'm not saying he's doing 20, but the fact that he's even facing up to 20.
Yeah. I hate to agree with you, but you're right.
I think boot guy should probably get a pretty hefty slap on the wrist, and Darren should probably never be back out in public.
You are correct.
Thank
Hey,
you.
listen,
Thank
he
you.
made a stance.
See, and you guys thought I was a serial killer.
You made a stance.
I don't want Darren Sharper out, and I think, like we said a week or so ago, I think he gets out in like 2 years. So buckle up.
That's
what happens
you
first?
want access to all the women. You don't want Darren to take
Wow,
the
Marge.
junk.
Jeez. What happens first? Darren Sharper gets out of prison, or GTA 6 actually gets released? Who gets released first? Darren Sharper or GTA 6? Sharper?
Everybody's saying Sharper.
Man. That's sad that he's almost out already. Again, it's I don't know. It's God.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Read the
You're gonna have
Wikipedia page on
competition.
Darren.
Don't
if
do that.
if it's been
I'm
10
not
years
gonna do
since you
that.
looked it up,
No.
it's just terrible.
Don't do that.
How is he ever going to get out? That's just not fair.
Don't do that.
Our Minnesota Wild lost.
Oh, I had a logistics question
Oh, sorry, go
about
ahead.
your turtle story. Only in that turtles don't have a lot of skin.
That's right, especially babies.
Oh, why do you keep saying that?
I mean, it's just not a logical
I know.
endeavor that you would intake.
Yeah.
Well, maybe what that implies, Marnie, is that it wasn't just 2 or 3, is you had to slaughter a whole bunch of them. Like sauce with a lawnmower, you just run over an entire family.
Yeah,
man.
It happens.
The Minnesota Wild, who sadly lost last night, and
Rosie.
St. Paul officials are streamlining their renovation plans for the XL Energy Center. They're reducing their pitch to the state legislature for $50 million. The original proposal in March was for $750 million, half of which would come from the state. That's written weirdly. The plan was met with a lukewarm reception from lawmakers. The new $488 million proposal focuses only on the 25-year-old arena. The previous plan included improvements to the nearby Roy Wilkins Auditorium and St. Paul River Center. The lower request could still be a tough one, considering the legislature is set to adjourn in less than 3 weeks. There you go, Zacho. What do you think?
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's tough because the legislature, the legislative session ends in like months. So that's almost impossible, I think, to get it done this year. But they need to get it done. It's a 25-year-old building. There are improvements that need to be made. It's still a very awesome venue, but it's an average lifespan of a building like that is about 25 years. So hard to believe it's already been around for 25 years, man. It's
25.
Blown by.
It's weird because it's 25 years old, and then there's the pyramids.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that
almost
they could
200 years old,
last a little longer than 25 years.
Yeah, but
am I right?
Yes.
Am I right, Marnes?
You right.
Target Center's from the Egyptian days.
Yeah, it's 2,500 years old, actually.
Yeah, I like
that'll be the next arena that we will all be anxiously awaiting plans for.
Wrecking Ball.
It's much older than the X, isn't it?
91. They went through a huge renovation.
Yeah.
So that's what the Wild, and it's actually not as extensive as that, I don't believe, but they want to make it bigger on the north end and alleviate some congestion.
I'd like to make it bigger on the south end.
Yeah.
God, your mic's on.
And lastly, in the news, a new tool using artificial intelligence has been able to successfully diagnose arthritis with 98% accuracy. Researchers in South Korea say the system analyzes fluids in the joints to distinguish between osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. That's not how you say that word. While the two have similar symptoms, they have different causes and treatments. Accurately determining which is which could make all the difference in the world. AI is actually doing some good things as it plots to end human life.
Yeah, it's over.
That's an interesting last sentence to add to that article.
Yeah, I don't know who wrote that.
It's descriptive, though.
Yeah. That's true. But there you go, man. It's doing some good things. If you can run that many calculations at once, you can get a lot of things done, huh?
Well said.
Thanks, babe.
I do actually have arthritis, so I'm interested in
Rosie.
In my left.
Do you have rheumatoid?
I don't know. I feel wronged. I was only told I had arthritis in my left big toe. I don't know if it's rheumatoid, rheumatrank.
Wow.
Nope. Carmen Sacramento. I don't know.
In your left big toe?
Yeah.
Just in your left big toe?
Yeah. My left big toe does not bend back like this at the joint. It is so weird. And I went to an orthopedic guy and he told me I had a massive bone spur.
Marnes, listen to me.
Caused by my arthritis.
Don't look to your left.
Yep.
Corey is visibly drooling right
He has a massive bone spur.
Please don't mention your big toe. He can't take it.
Like Tarantino.
Yeah, he
Rex Ryan and Tarantino just tell me more about your arthritis.
See, look at him.
Blame them.
Look at him.
Marnes, Rosie wants you to start a foot pick OnlyFans. Speaking of Rosie, did you see what he liked on Instagram?
Yeah, look at her. She won't even look in that direction. I don't blame her.
I broke my toe since you asked. My left toe when I was 10 years old doing back handsprings in gymnastics. Yes, Marnie Lou Retton. That is correct.
Oh, that's cute.
I worked out with the Gym Dandies. We did a lot of halftime shows. If you were around Minot, you knew the Gym Dandies. It was a big deal when we came to the Minot State University Dome and did halftime shows. Anyway, we had to do back handsprings in a row, and I went ahead and went sideways, and I broke my toe on another girl's back. As she was also doing back handsprings. Don't get worked up.
He's listening.
And I think that 40 years later, that has caused my arthritis.
Man,
but that is my burden to carry.
Marnes, I got to tell you, it's incredible. Nobody cares.
I felt like I had the room just for a moment.
Am I right? I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm just asking for a friend, but tell me more about your other 9 toes.
Wow. Oh my God.
They bet.
I'm just glad he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
I'm listening.
All right. Enough of this nonsense.
Listen.
This show's ridiculous.
Marne's got toe arthritis.
Yep. That's right.
Our pets' heads are falling off. But we got 1 million people here at Grandview. Look at y'all. Thank you all so much back here for coming. How you guys feeling back in this corner? Everybody good? Did you like my news report? Everybody good? Did you having a breakfast burrito? It was good. You should have a breakfast burrito. How about over here? Everybody good? You guys good? Good. You guys are pretty cool? Everybody feels good back
Bridget.
here?
Hey, it's Bridget.
I know. She's right here.
She's the best.
Do you want to say hi to her?
Hi.
I'm going to back up. Hey, Bridget. Be careful because Marnie's toe hurts.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, and now Corey hurts.
She bent it back on some lady's backside in high school.
No, that was not quite accurate.
Typical Marnie.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Come on,
It's so true. It's so true. It's so true. Do you have arthritis in your big toe?
I don't.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm pretty tired.
You look tan.
Rosie. Calm down, Rosie. Don't hit the like button.
Rosie.
Jeez.
Rosie thinks you look tan.
Thanks, Rosie.
Yeah, were you out with Tommy Olsen last night?
I did not go out with Tommy O.
Smart play.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Good choice.
Here if I
No.
Are you going to play some golf today?
probably not.
Yeah, maybe. Do you have any advice for Marnie and her big toe?
I don't know, maybe ice it?
Yeah, try icing it for the first time in like 40 years, Marnie. Come on.
Oh, yeah, no, I never thought of that.
You look tan.
It's good to see you.
All right, Bridget's the best.
And well done on the tan.
Thank you.
Well done.
She is.
When we come back live from Grandview, Sauce will walk us through sports.
Yeah!
The Wild season is over, but Marnie, the Wolves season continues.
Yeah!
It continues.
It continues.
In a dominant way in round
Let's
one.
go.
More of the Power
Big
Trip
Wolves
Morning
fan.
Show live from Grandview Lodge after this on the Fan.
Did you know age is one of the most common causes of dry eyes because we can produce fewer tears as we get older? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. These artificial tears deliver enhanced hydration that nourishes the eye's surface to help protect your natural tears from evaporating. Specially crafted with inactive ingredients like natural plant-based oil and antioxidants, and enhanced with moisture-locking technology, this triple action formula works to soothe symptoms and prevent further irritation. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find your Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at your favorite drugstore, grocery, Walmart, or Target.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Give your windows the treatment they deserve with Spring Cyber Monday last chance deals at Blinds.com. Your chance to make a small home improvement that makes a big difference. Blinds.com is the #1 online retailer for custom window treatments, offering you professional support and styles that fit any budget. From classic shutters and bamboo shades, even motorized shades for your outdoor space. Blinds.com has something for everyone, with honest, upfront pricing and no hidden fees. DIY or let us handle everything from measure to install. Blinds.com makes it easy, with free virtual consultations. Our design experts will help guide you from start to finish, with free samples sent directly to you, so you can try before you buy. Plus, every order includes our 100% satisfaction guarantee. Shop Blinds.com's Spring Cyber Monday last chance deals happening now. Save up to 45% site-wide, plus get a free professional measure. Up to 45% off at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
So you want to start a business? You might think you need a team of people and fancy tech skills, but listen to me when I say you don't. You just need GoDaddy Aero. I'm Walton Goggins, an actor, and I like the sound of starting my own business, Walton Goggins Goggle Glasses. But I couldn't do this on my own. GoDaddy Aero uses AI to create everything you need to grow a business. It'll make you a unique logo. It'll create a custom website. It'll write social posts for you and even set you up with a social media calendar. How cool is that? Well, listen to this. For a limited time, you can get Aero All Access for just $1 a week for 12 weeks. We're talking all the AI power of GoDaddy Aero plus a domain, e-commerce store, payments, professional email, a unified inbox, all for less money than I spend on deep tanning lotion while sunbathing off the Amalfi Coast. You know what that sounds like? A plan. Get started at GoDaddy.com. Terms apply.
App.
Welcome back once again to the Power Trip Morning Show. Look at this little boy.
Look at Louis Lambert.
Look at Louis Lambert. There's no Louis, only Steve.
Look at him. He's a star.
Grandview Lodge.
That is one smiley baby, by the way.
The site of Louis' first ever broadcast. Let's ask him, how you doing?
There is no Louis, only Steve.
You made that?
I did.
That's a good-looking kid,
what
man.
a good little
looks
boy.
just like his mom.
Thank God.
Did he sleep through the night last night?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Jack Daniels does great things for kids, doesn't it?
He was out with Auntie Tommy.
Just the cap full.
That's so great. Look at him. He's doing radio.
Better than I do.
Yeah.
He's paying more attention than you.
He knows when to not talk.
Yes, he stays in his lane.
Genius.
He's got great sports takes.
Yeah.
And the crowd seems to like him more.
They do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Look at him.
Crowd loves Louis Lambert.
Yeah.
Right, bud?
Look at him.
Smiley kid.
I'll tell you who he loves is Marnie. My
He does
gosh.
love Marnie, yeah.
Marty, get over here so he'll smile.
We had some time together last night in the parking lot.
Steve.
I realized, so I had just checked into the hotel and I was coming back to, see?
Now look at he smiles at her every
coming
time.
back out to go park my car and Kelly and Sauce had just pulled up with Louie and I was like, oh, and then, so this was a 5-minute gush session. Then I saw them again like an hour later and I was like, said to Kelly, I'm like, I didn't even say hello to you. I haven't seen her in probably 2-3 months. I didn't even greet her because she had a baby.
Yep.
I get a little smile out of him just now, too. I feel good now.
Yep.
Right, bud?
Louie's the best.
There is no Louie on Steve.
Now, this is going to be tricky because Sauce has to multitask. He has to do the sports report while caring for an infant.
Yep.
I think he can do it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got this.
One guy just yelled, no
He's got
chance.
it. He's got this.
No chance.
All right, so let's do a front page sports.
The Wild lost 3-2, ending their season as they lose the series 4-2 to the Golden Knights. Both of the Wild goals came from Ryan Hartman. They have a massive offseason now because they should have some cash to play with. Vegas advances to the second round, Zacho, for the 8th time since 2015.
Goodness sakes.
I did feel a little bit walking out of T-Mobile Arena the other day. A lot of jealousy, man. I've finally broken on that. Like, they are just so spoiled. You look up at their rafters, they've got Stanley Cup championship banners, they've got Western Conference championship banners, and we have a Northwest Division championship banner, and it's just, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's gonna change. It's gonna change very soon. They're building something very special in St. Paul, but, man, they are about as spoiled of a fan base. I'm sorry, Louis, go ahead.
There is no Wild, only Vegas.
Wow, weird
He said what he said.
Okay.
Marnie, be careful of Corey.
I saw this on the internet,
Pipe
so
down, Louis.
I don't know if it's real, but the Wild are the first team in MLB, NBA, NFL, and NHL history to make the playoffs 8+ times in a 10-year span, but lose in the opening round every time.
Again, I mean, I hate to say the whole Minnesota sports cliche thing, but like that's mathematically speaking is absurdity. So, yeah.
Yeah, Louis.
Louis tired of it.
Oh, poor Louis.
That's why he's going to be a Packer fan at some point.
Don't let that happen.
It's okay, Louis. It's all right, buddy. Oh, no, what's going on? Is he okay?
Louis saying that the Vegas Golden Knights started in 2017, not 2015. He's correcting his dad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, 2017.
Oh, I just copy and pasted from Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart.
Here comes Mom to the rescue.
Louis, everybody. There we
Hi,
go.
Louis, only
Hi,
Steve.
Louis.
The Twins lost to the Guardians 4-3 in 10 innings. The Twins have lost 3 straight. They are 13-19, and they battle the Red Sox tonight at 6:10.
What do you think, Marnes?
That's in Boston, right?
Sure is.
Yeah. It's been a tough stretch. They played Cleveland really close, though, weren't they? A bunch of one run.
Yeah,
or
I think they lost
extra
2-1 yesterday, or 2 days ago. They got walked off, and then they lost yesterday by 1 run.
Didn't they get a point for going to extra innings?
I don't believe that happens in that sport.
No, unfortunately.
So tonight at Boston, Joe Ryan for the Twins. Bryan. Brian or Brian? Bello? That's not how he spells.
I'm Brian Bello.
That can't be the way he spells Brian, right? Bryan. That can't be Brian.
Bryan, yes.
Abray.
I don't know.
I bet it's Brian.
Brian?
The brand.
Brian Bello. Okay.
I'm sorry, I ain't got no Brian.
If I only had a Brian.
Nailed it.
You do one, Sauce.
If I only had a heart.
Wow.
Isn't that what the other one's looking for?
God, you need sleep.
I don't. I got plenty. I've had 4 cups.
Can we swap out Louis for you?
You need less sleep. How about that? You need a dirt nap.
Why do you want me dead?
I can help with that.
Oh, you're so weird.
I told you.
Yeah, he wants to be dead.
I tried to tell the authorities before he got to his 18th victim. I told him.
Oh, man, is the fuzz here?
The fuzz is here.
I gotta run.
Wait, and now the fuzz is gone.
Gotta run from the fuzz.
Thanks, Tommy.
Yep. No, he'd run to the fuzz.
No, he got rid of the fuzz.
Oh,
it's Friday.
Marnes, tonight, the Warriors and Rockets square off. That series is the Warriors lead 3-2. The Warriors are 5.5-point favorites. The winner of that series plays our Wolves.
And I really don't know who we want to play. They're very different teams. We'd have home court advantage against the Warriors, and the Rockets would have it against us. I think I heard you say, Sauce, this morning, and I think that's probably the best thing we can hope for is that series goes 7.
Yes.
And it's just a bloodbath in games 6 and 7. But other than that, I mean, it's not like, oh, we have a definite advantage and we need this team. It's just sort of a talker, which I guess was what this radio show is about. So
yeah,
that's
sports
good.
talkers.
But it's not like one team over the other makes a huge difference. There's way more star power with the Warriors, and I do think the subplots of just Steph Curry and his legendness Jimmy Butler actually playing basketball games at Target Center.
That would be
and
so
not
good.
Sitting out with with an injury. And the Draymond Green, Rudy Gobert matchup would be also something that could be potentially super entertaining and or concerning.
How great would it be, Marnes, if the Rockets do all of our dirty work? Because we don't want to be classless a-holes, right? The Timberwolves. But the fact that Dylan Brooks allegedly is trying to injure Steph Curry's thumb, that makes me laugh. You do that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, is that he might be targeting Steph's thumb to make it even worse.
Wow.
That's that's low class. Wolves wouldn't do that, but let's have Dylan Brooks do it for us in Game 6.
Well, I mean, we do want to win without excuses. We don't want to win a series against the Warriors where they don't have Steph Curry, and then everyone's going, "Oh, you only won because they don't have Steph Curry." Let's just
Frankly,
beat a
I don't
full
care.
healthy
I'd take it. I'd take it.
I no, for real. I mean, I whatever it takes to get past them. Let's just actually have somebody win something for once.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Right, we can go all the way back to the 20 years ago. If the Wolves were healthy, could we have maybe taken out the Lakers? We'll never know because we weren't.
Maybe
we went in 6, maybe 7. Sorry for everything I tweeted.
But don't actually apologize.
But don't understand the actual apology.
Marnes, New York beat the Pistons 116-113 to close them out 4-2. Jalen Brunson had 40 points.
Including the game winner with 4 seconds left, just a dagger.
That 3 he hit was sensational. He
Sometimes
is
you gotta hit a 3.
such a good basketball player. I think Carl only had 10 points and he fouled out in the final minute of the game. He didn't have a great game, but that was a wonderful series of basketball.
What if you're the Mavericks and you're like, we let Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic in the last couple of years leave, and now we have almost nothing? I mean, they got Kyrie and Anthony Davis, but Brunson's killing it in New York. Luka's Luka. They got to be pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Super pissed.
Not a lot of season ticket renewals for the old Mavericks.
The Clippers forced a Game 7 by beating Denver 111-106. Game 7 is tomorrow at 6:30.
That's anotother great
it is.
series.
Thanks, Tony the Tiger.
You're welcome.
I just had to add something to sports.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm here.
Yeah, me too.
Corey is. Maple Leafs 4, Senators 2. Zacho, that series is over. Toronto wins.
Yeah, big night for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they find their way back. Everybody thought they were going to blow it, but they didn't.
Wow.
Yes.
Avs 7, Stars 4. That series
Did you see the game-winning goal in that?
A game-winning goal in a 7-4 game?
Yeah, the fifth goal. That's the game winner.
Oh.
The McKinnon was credited with it. It hit 4 Dallas Stars and then went into the net.
What's this, pinball?
Yeah, it's exactly what it was. So
Look up sports reference times 2.
That was good, huh?
Man, you are killing it today.
I'm really starting to watch Sports Center.
And then the Oilers beat the Kings to close out that series. The Oilers won 6-4.
And again, they were down 0-2 in that series and then won 4 straight.
Yeah.
So that was big for me in the Parish versus the Field bet because the Kings are a Parish team and the Oilers are not.
Yeah, but I have the Florida Panthers.
You sure do. That's your best chance. That might be your only chance. Really. I know you got Dallas or the Stars or the Avs, I guess, but you're in trouble though. I think.
Nah,
I like my side of the bet right now.
Panthers are the favorite. I'll be fine.
The Hurricanes are the favorite,
and I've won the bet like 4 out of 5 years.
That's fine.
Kiss me.
What?
That's all I got. I said kiss me.
Your wife.
I heard that
right
part
there, man.
It's okay.
Thank you, buddy.
That's just.
I'm sorry, my batteries died, and that was my favorite part of the morning show. I didn't hear a bit of it.
We'll be back and do Vikings news.
Yeah, Vikings news coming right up. And how many schools high schools, I should say, had NFL players drafted this year? Interesting high school stats about the NFL draft and which state has the most NFL players. I find it interesting. If you find it interesting, you're going to love the next segment of the Power Trip Morning.
Sweet.
That radio tease was specifically for Chad Abbott. He loves radio teases. He thinks they work.
He says big tees are my favorite.
He does.
All the time.
Yeah, it's actually tattooed on his body.
Yeah, Rosie liked that phrase on Instagram.
Yes, he did.
Vikings news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Did you know age is one of the most common causes of dry eyes because we can produce fewer tears as we get older? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. These artificial tears deliver enhanced hydration that nourishes the eye's surface to help protect your natural tears from evaporating. Specially crafted with inactive ingredients like natural plant-based oil and antioxidants, and enhanced with moisture-locking technology, this triple action formula works to soothe symptoms and prevent further irritation. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find your Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at your favorite drugstore, grocery, Walmart, or Target.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
So you want to start a business? You might think you need a team of people and fancy tech skills, but listen to me when I say you don't. You just need GoDaddy Aero. I'm Walton Goggins, an actor. And I like the sound of starting my own business, Walton Goggins Goggle Glasses. But I couldn't do this on my own. GoDaddy Aero uses AI to create everything you need to grow a business. It'll make you a unique logo. It'll create a custom website. It'll write social posts for you and even set you up with a social media calendar. How cool is that? Well, listen to this. For a limited time, you can get Aero All Access for just $1 a week for 12 weeks. We're talking all the AI power of GoDaddy Aero plus a domain, e-commerce store, payments, professional email, a unified inbox, all for less money than I spend on deep tanning lotion while sunbathing off the Amalfi Coast. You know what that sounds like? A plan. Get started at GoDaddy.com. Terms apply.
Come on. Why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com. Lenovo. Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Look at this great group of people. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Louie. Hi, buddy. He's tired. He said Dad kept him up all night snoring.
Probably.
Good morning, everybody. Look at this great crowd. Honestly, thank you all for being here. I can't believe it. Thank you all for coming out here.
Yeah.
By the way, it's not too late to get here if you want to come on by. Grandview Lodge, we're here. We're going to do the initials. It is officially 7:46. The initials game starts in about a half hour, so come on by. And there's coffee, and there's food, and there's great people, and there's prizes to be had, and you can still sign up for that great trip, Corey.
Very true. We're going to draw a name to win a 3-day stay at Tanca Verde in Tucson, Arizona, thanks to Grandview Lodge, and also draw a name to play initials against the four of you.
That's right. Marnie, you feeling like you're back this week?
Yeah, I don't really feel like I ever left, except for it was not my week last week. But yeah, my innie is in the hallway.
Yikes.
I'll be grabbing her at about 8:20.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Don't forget, though, that's a Severance reference. Don't forget that the only person on this stage that was in the finals of the tournament last year is Zachary Halverson.
Yeah, Zacho Directo.
Yeah, I know.
Zachary.
Zach's a good player.
Zachary Halverson.
It's pretty good.
Hawk, in the television show Severance, which is a very good one, the characters' work life and home/personal life are separated. So when they're in the office, they are their innies.
Right.
And when they are at home, elsewhere, Target, etc.
Right.
Outies.
So your initials innie is like laser focused.
Yeah. Because my Audi is a mess.
Yes.
Hockey's Audi is at the casinos. Brilliant.
My Audi's kind of a mess as well.
Yeah, he's at the casino.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm going to get looked at on Monday. I just couldn't get in to see the doctor before then. I don't know what happened.
I guarantee you, if iHeart could find a way to sever all of us so we were just super happy at work and then just went home, they would pay for that surgery tomorrow.
Well, give it time. They're going to sever us all.
Get that severance package.
Let's do some Vikings news, shall we?
Sure, I want to hear those
It's
stats.
time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
Thank you, Radco. Appreciate it very much. So here's the situation. This is from NFL.com. With the conclusion of the 2025 NFL Draft, this year's class of drafted rookies will soon begin life in the NFL, Marnie. While each drafted rookie enters the NFL from a different background, the one thing they all have in common is an outstanding experience playing high school football. A total of 246 high schools contributed to the 257 players selected in the 7 rounds of the draft. Check this out. The NFL Draft is a powerful bridge, as you guys well know. This year, 257 players were selected, representing 246 schools across the country. IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, led the way with 3 players selected. 9 high schools, Carroll, Southlake, Texas, Cass Technical in Detroit, Michigan, another one in Texas, another in Texas, another in Florida, had 2 players selected as well. But 41 states and the District of Columbia each had at least 1 player drafted into the NFL.
Whoa, how about those other 9 states, though?
I know.
Wow. Not
I
one
know.
player.
Which state do you think had the most?
It's got to be Texas.
Yeah, Texas would be mine.
That's right, Texas, with 4 of the 11 schools having multiple players drafted. They led all state with 37 players selected in 2025 NFL Draft. By the way, followed by Florida had 26 players, Georgia had 22, California 16, Louisiana had 10, and Virginia had 10 as well.
Virginia, huh?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Well,
it's for lovers.
Yeah, I think
that's right. So
I wonder if like the 9 who don't are essentially like Rhode Island, Maine, New Hampshire. Like I don't know why I think most of them are going to be in New England.
Alaska.
Delaware.
Delaware's got nobody.
We're in Delaware.
North Dakota.
The other one.
The Dakotas.
Wisconsin had 4. Minnesota
Uh-oh.
had 4.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. How about that? But again, it goes Texas, Florida, Georgia, California, then Louisiana, Virginia, Alabama, Michigan, South Carolina, Maryland. That's it. So players from all over the United States getting drafted into the NFL. No surprise that Texas was number 1 there and the Florida number 2.
Yeah, that's fascinating. I
like
love,
it.
Yeah, that's great. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, IMG is IMG just great with football, or they have
everything. I think they're good
other
with
sports
everything.
as well?
Who went to high school there, Zach?
J.J. McCarthy, yeah.
My God, you answered.
JJ
Before we went
did.
to
No
Michigan.
kidding. What is the name of the school in Vegas?
Bishop Gorman.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you leave Vegas at night.
Yeah.
You can see it.
You are correct.
I mean, it's crazy. It's brighter than hell. It's like it is like the Lord is highlighting how awesome their high school is when you fly out of Las Vegas. It's as bright as the Strip. It's crazy. You can't miss it. If you're like, what is that school? I wonder what the hell is. That's Bishop Gorman.
Yeah.
You can see it from a mile and a half away.
Some of those Texas schools, like these players it's a step down to go to the NFL from some of those stadiums. My goodness.
Barnes, you know what I'm talking about? You ever flown out of Vegas at night and seen
Yeah, of course, but I've never noticed a school.
Oh man.
Is it like at the end of the Strip?
No, it looks like it's at the end of the city though. Like based on when you're flying out, it looks like there's nothing really past it. It must be on one of the edges of town, but it looks massive. At least from a plane, who knows?
Here's something on the continuing saga of Shadur Sanders that is kind of interesting. After the NFL hammered the Falcons, defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich for failing to secure the Shadur Sanders draft day telephone number, the league started pushing the idea that the number was sent to a limited number of people per team in a confidential email. But that claim is absolutely false, according to ProFootballTalk.com. Apparently, the phone number was sent to about 2,000 people.
My God.
In an email.
Yeah, they're going to have to tighten that up.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
But that's Shadur Sanders
It's a burner phone, essentially.
Yeah, it was his people that did it, right? I mean,
even so.
I don't know, actually.
There's no way that every draft prospect needs
they say here
2,000 people to know what his number is.
It says here the NFL sent that number to nearly 2,000 people.
They're going to change that.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
The NFL is going to tighten that up.
you can't do that.
Yeah. So there you go.
But if it is a burner phone, why is that a problem? It's essentially a temporary landline.
True, but it still opens this possibility up
correct,
because it's like if you tell 2,000 people a secret, right, versus 20 people, it's way more likely one of those people screws it up or squeals.
It was only a problem on that day. Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
It's only a problem on that day.
But yeah, he wasn't the only one that had pranks. Pulled a whole bunch of people said that they had it, so they're gonna have to tighten it up.
Did anyone call him and say, Shadur? I barely know her.
Okay.
That was me, and he didn't laugh.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry.
People like that one, Marty. People like you.
It's a smattering of applause.
They like you, Marty.
Smattering.
They do. They like you.
They're scared of me.
Mm-hmm. Marty, did you watch Bill Belichick's interview? On
not the entire thing, but I saw the highlights. Yeah, with his girlfriend off in the sidelines.
Isn't it odd?
Not sidelines, but background.
Background.
Oh, it's very odd.
Very, very odd.
It's the
Everything
weirdest
about them is odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just weird because it's like, what is going on with that? Why would you not want people to know how you met unless it's something super weird? Like, there are people who think it's like they met on a website. Like, who cares? People meet like that all the time.
That's right.
It's weird that she was like, we're not talking about that.
Well,
It's
but
just weird.
it's not like a website like Bumble or something.
No, you're right.
The theories is something like a sugar daddy website.
No, it was ChestyNaturals.com.
Wait, didn't somebody we know like that website?
Rosie created it.
Wow, Chesty Natural.
Yeah,
I never had any interest whatsoever in how Bill Belichick and his girlfriend met until she said, we're not talking about that.
Exactly.
Now all of a sudden I'm like, wow.
Correct.
Wow, they
I know.
meet.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the way she said it, and now like Charles Barkley, who apparently is close with Bill Belichick, came out and said, I'm worried about my friend.
That's, yeah.
Right?
Well, think about the Bill Belichick, this stoic, almost angry all the time, just in charge type of human being. And right now he looks like a puppy dog whose life is being controlled by a lady.
Which tells you one thing about that lady.
She's good.
Wow, Marnes, you are correct.
Y'all know what I'm saying, right?
No.
Yeah.
He's changing his entire legacy as a human being with this.
I've seen one picture of him standing up since they got together, and I think it's because his hips don't work no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a weird bit.
You know how Carmen always does the joke, like my next wife hasn't even been born yet?
Yeah.
Right? I just turned 45. So if I was Bill Belichick, that would essentially mean that my girlfriend has not been born yet.
Is he that much?
Yeah, because
is he really?
she's 24. He's 70. What?
That is
72?
so. Wow, man.
So it would truly be like I'm dating somebody that's 4 years from being born. What a weirdo! Am I the only one who thinks Bill's weird?
You're the only one that thought about that scenario.
Yeah, I was just doing the math. I like the math part of it.
You do like math.
I wasn't doing
He's
the
73.
73, and she's, 24, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Did they think this was going to go well?
I don't know.
Did they think everybody was going to be like, good for the two of you?
The weirdest part for me isn't that the weirdest part is me that suddenly he cares. Like he came on and did tried to explain the whole thing. Bill Belichick doesn't care what we think.
Shouldn't care.
You know what I mean?
No.
But I tell you what.
She's good.
There's some sunshine shining out of there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't help it. I understand it, Bill. I feel you, man.
Does he have children?
Yeah.
He's about to.
Yeah. His son coaches with him.
I wonder if they don't have much influence in his life or he doesn't have a good relationship with them.
No, I mean,
You would think
his
they-
son works for him.
Wouldn't they be the ones standing up and saying, like, you're being controlled and we don't like this and let's check on your bank account?
Oh, yeah.
The other rumor is she put the end of the bit where they were going to do the Hard Knocks bit with North Carolina, that she said no. That's why it stopped. That's why they're not doing it.
If all of that is true, right? It's so embarrassing for him. I mean, it really is, right? To let anybody control your life like that is embarrassing. But to let somebody come in when you've been this successful at this point in your life and just visibly to the entire world boss you around and lead your life, if that is true, man, that's an embarrassing way to end your career, you know?
Also a good reminder to women that you technically have the ability to rule the world. If you guys just band together, we will do whatever you say.
Oh, yeah. They didn't know that, Corey.
I'm mansplaining their ability to outnumber us and control us. But you really could.
No, we've got a meeting tonight, right? I'll see you there.
Oh, is that right?
7:00? Yep. Yep. My girl.
You pointed to like the three ladies in the crowd.
Yeah.
Are we getting together and talking about this or not? No? Yes?
There's
No?
way more than 3 ladies in the crowd.
I know.
Ladies. Hello, ladies.
There's a young lady in the crowd right there. Hi. Good morning.
Yeah,
Sorry about what they said.
This is going to ruin her entire childhood. going down the
sorry.
drain.
Yeah.
Well, we
right.
better break because it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah. We'll do some Fan 5 in a second. We'll talk a little bit about the Wild. Their season is over. Then about 20 minutes from now, we play initials, and one of you in this crowd is going to get to play initials against these 4 competitors up here. And one lucky listener / caller gets a crack at $90,000 with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. We love Grandview. We are live at Grandview Lodge, Brainerd Lakes area. This is absolutely fantastic. Get up here sometime this summer. It's sick. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Did you know women are more likely than men to develop dry eyes, which may be due to hormonal changes during the menstrual cycle or after menopause, and the use of oral contraceptives? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
Since its invention, the TV has been just that, a TV. But what if it could be something more? Meet Samsung Vision AI. Whether it's upscaling classic content to look brand new or translating an English broadcast subtitles to Spanish in real time, Samsung Vision AI helps you get more from TV than you ever thought possible. Experience Samsung Vision AI and get a music frame on Samsung with a qualifying 2025 TV and audio purchase. Visit Samsung.com to learn more. Valid 4/16 to 5/4 and qualifying 2025 Neo QLED OLED in the frame TVs with Vision AI while supplies last. See Samsung.com for terms and conditions. Vision AI features vary by model. Upscaling utilizes AI-based formulas and results may vary based on source content. Translation accuracy not guaranteed.
Hey, Janice Torres here.
And I'm Austin Hankwitz.
We're the hosts of Mind the Business Small Business Success Stories, produced by Ruby Studio and Intuit QuickBooks. Catch up on seasons 1 and 2 and join us for a brand new season of the podcast as we talk to small business owners about how they manage and grow their businesses with the help of platforms like Intuit QuickBooks.
Listen to Mind the Business Small Business Success Stories on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is?
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.